Yo! Hey, what's up, everybody? Liberty v Justice here. Best wife ever. Oh my gosh, somebody liked this already. Who's here? But it's weird because it says a person liked it, but also there's nobody here. It says that's what it's telling me. YouTube is weird, y'all. Anyway, Liberty v Justice. Best wife ever. There's no period in my V because my victories never end, and yours don't have to either, my friend. Holla at your girl. Holla. See, my holla's broken. Oh gosh, I don't feel good. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ate gluten, and I just realized the culprit. This is why you shouldn't eat candy, kids. Oh God, my stomach. I was eating these uh uh what are they called? Um, they're like little pecan patties. I don't know. They're like, or I'm sorry, not pecans. Cashews. They're cashews, and they got caramel in them, and and then on the top, it's like crack, basically. Is what oh my God, I feel terrible though. It's uh caramel and like I don't know what it is, like white chocolate. And I normally don't white. I don't. Bleh, I can't even talk. I normally don't like white chocolate. See, this is what gluten does. It messes up my brain too. So you notice the past few days I've been like, well, past couple weeks I've been down, down, down. Like I was on sugar for a while. I'll do real good, high energy, high brain function. Now today I found out I've been eating. I don't eat these all the time, but these things that I ate, I when I eat them, oh my God, I don't have to eat them all the time, and I don't have to eat a lot of them because caramel, first of all, has a lot of salt, but most importantly, it has caramel in them. And recently, well, not recently, a couple years ago when I found out I have celiac disease, I did a lot of research, and for some reason, I can't remember what the reasoning is now, but caramel has gluten in it. Guys, I got celiac disease. It is terrible. It is the worst thing in life. It is the worst. No, the worst thing besides that, number one is being poor. It sucks. Number two is celiac disease because I can't eat anything in society and people always try to give me food. Now, sleeping outside, I I I guess I could eat hot meals and stuff, but I don't eat hot meals that much. And I used to eat oatmeal. I can't eat oatmeal anymore out of the bulk. I can get a big, huge 12,000 pound thing from Trader Joe's for like $4, but I'm not carrying that thing around. Oh man, I love oatmeal too, though. But everything is so. Hey, what's up, girl? Brittany. Your name's Brittany, right? What's up, Brittany? Thanks for coming, man. Hey, I appreciate you. You energize me. I was just talking about how I got celiac stuff. I feel terrible, girl, but I'm so glad you're here. I said I made a commitment, 4 o'clock. Every day I come 4 o'clock. I don't care what the thing is. I still gotta make it because this is my business. Did you see my t-shirts? Man, I'm not I would love if you would buy one, but I'm not asking you. I'm not gonna beg for money anymore. But I'm so proud of my t-shirts that I made. You know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send you a link right now. I'm gonna put a link in the description because I just want you to see it that I created a t-shirt. Now, I want the whole world to see this message every single day, all day long, that you are worth it because you are. People don't believe in themselves. Oh, okay, that's okay. Why you tell me that your phone's? I'm not sure why you said that. Why your phone's broken? Why you told me that? Okay, so we have two other people, but they're not saying anything. I think there's a huge delay in here. I don't know. But take a look. Yeah, I just wanted to see because I made them in Spanish too. Man, this is a lot of work that I did. And then I had to do the Spanish one like 4 times over again and keep deleting it because uh people don't understand it. What I wrote in Spanish, it's not a common phrase. There's very few people that are educated, excuse me, like that in my life. So I want everybody to understand because how are you going to show love to somebody if they don't understand, right? So here, I'll have to change the titles of some of these too. So who else is here? It says we have two people here. Is that counting me? Usually it doesn't count me. Okay. So here's a link to my t-shirts. And Brittany, your name's Brittany, right? If by chance my phone is the only way I want to watch YouTube. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I do a lot. I do a lot. Plus, also, Brittany, I also do. Oh, I'm sorry, Natasha. Natasha, I also do. I don't know why I thought that, but anyway. All right, Natasha, I'm sorry. Um, or let me say that. Forgive me. I don't like to say I'm sorry because it when you. I feel like when you say I'm sorry, it's like saying I suck or something. But I'm changing. Forgive me, Natasha. So anyway, I do lives on Instagram and Facebook, and you missed some good lives today on Facebook and Instagram. I was actually hula hooping. I found a hula hoop um at the train and I was hula hooping and I said whoever buys a t-shirt you can get a hula hoop for 10 minutes. I'll hula hoop for you. Okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. Where are you from? Where do you live? I mean, do you live in England or something? Let's see. So I put the t-shirt there if you can see that. All right. So anyway, okay, so let me talk. Oh, Scotland. Okay, because you talk with a like where we would spell apologize with a Z, you spell it with a S, things like that. That's cool though. Scotland. Okay, that's cool. Well, she's all the way from across the pond. Thanks for coming, lady. I love you know what I love about you is that you tell the truth. Like you are the only person, the only woman I should say that had the audacity uh to come and tell me the truth. Now I can see how you could misunderstand the things that I was saying too, you know? Like I don't mean to put anybody down. It what let me how can I explain this? It made me mad. Like it still makes me mad to this day, even though I try really hard. I want to empathize. I want to be like in the other person's shoes. You know what I mean? But what I don't understand is how could you be homeless? I'm not homeless. Let me tell you this. I am not homeless. I sleep outside. There's a big difference. Most homeless people don't like they hate themselves and they're homeless because they refuse to follow rules, to work, they're lazy, they do drugs, they drink. All the things you hear about homeless people, for the most part, it's true. Another thing I don't do, I've been finished over 10 years, haven't had a cigarette in 11 years. Another thing I don't do is lie to people. I keep it real. They don't like that. That's their problem. I don't care. I do what I love. Another thing I don't do is I don't have sex. I'm waiting until I get married. I'm gonna be 40 in a couple months. And Natasha, guess what? I have a goal. I have a goal that by the time I'm 40, which is November 7th, I will be in an apartment, in my own apartment. Here, I need to make $3,000 a month for starting. Well, right now will be great, but if I make September and October, if I make $3,000 a month, I can get a nice apartment and have money for food. And it will still be somewhat of a struggle though, but I'm worth it, and I know I can step up and start making more money. So, different mentality. You do things for yourself. You're doing amazing. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that, Natasha. I feel like that I am too a lot of times, but at the same time, I don't get the recognition. I don't get the appreciation that I feel I should get. And I mean, I appreciate myself though. So, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? And and most importantly, is I appreciate the people that appreciate me. I'm fighting so hard. Like I don't want to be on disability. That's the thing. Like disability, I feel like that was for people that just give up. Now let me explain something. When I came back from the army, I never signed. If I feel like I'm yelling, forgive me, but it's loud out here and I have a hearing problem. Okay. So anyway, when I come back from the army, I did not want to be on disability. I didn't have that much money, but my mother signed up for it for me, and she used my social security number, and she did that, and she got I got a check for two checks for me because I was in the army, so I get one for working all my life, and then the other one I've been working since I was like 12 years old. Um, but then she got another one for me. Uh, but I get less than what most people get that just say they're mentally ill or people say they're alcoholics. They get money so they can spend it on booze, and that's what they do. In Pennsylvania, where I'm from, you can get a disability check for being an alcoholic, which I think is like wow. Now they can sit around and say they're sick and use that money to be more sick, which is buy more alcohol. So I never did that. I mean, like I would use my money, yeah, sometimes to buy alcohol, but all my drugs I got free. I used to be in the mental health system since I was a little girl, since I was 13. I was raped and molested as a 13-year-old. Well, I was molested since I was 2, but then at 13, I was raped by my mother's husband, which is why I always wanted to change my name. So just so you know, like I said, I was gonna wait till I get married because I know I'm worth it, and like I'm the best wife ever. So I don't want to depend on a man for anything, and I don't even want to depend on a man to take his name. I want to change my whole name because it's important. Names are important. So I'm gonna show you um my name right here. My ID. That's my real name. It last name, see, FN, first name, last name. My last name is Justice, first name Liberty. Middle name is just a V, just a plain V. Um, no period in my V because my Victor's never ending. Yours don't have to either when you talk to my friend. So I really appreciate you. Thanks for coming. You know, my friend Pedro was supposed to come. What's up with that? He was coming. Hey. So anyway, some guy went by and he said he heard his name. Because I said my friend Pedro. He said it was coming, but I don't. Anyway, so I'm gonna hold on. Excuse me. I gotta blow my nose.
I wasn't gonna do that. Everything's fine. Tell your mama to that.
Okay, so I'm gonna tag my friend Pedro in this right here. So because he said he was coming, and I have to get off here pretty soon because I feel like crap. And so anyway, where is he? No, hey Greg, I'm on my live stream. I'm working. This is work. I'm working. Hey, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna text you. I made my t-shirts out. I'm selling t-shirts. I'll give you a $5 coupon. I got my t-shirts. You are worth it? Yeah. Come here. Get on camera. Get on camera real quick. Say hi. Hey, Natasha. I got a nice little friend for you right here. I need a little friend. That's my friend Greg. Say hi. Say hi, Natasha. He's an actor here in LA. He's a friend of mine. Look at that.
Love your hair.
Oh, what do you mean? What about it? It looks the same as it always does.
No, you have a hat on always.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, Greg. He said, ha, hey, Greg. Greg. Greg, she said you're cute. She lives in Scotland. Yeah, I'll show you. Huh?
You going over there soon?
To Scotland? No.
It's a beautiful country.
I would, but I gotta make some money from my t-shirts first. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit. I gotta do my live stream though. My live stream. She said you're cute. That's funny. Yeah. Hey. Okay. So okay. Forgive me. This is gonna take a second. So you like Greg, huh? Hey, maybe you can get him to come visit you. I don't think he has a YouTube channel though, but maybe you can come to visit. What is that? You laughing? You got tears coming out. That's cute. So what do you do anyway? Are you like a psychiatrist or something? What do you do, Natasha? Okay, so I just posted on my friend's Facebook page. Oh, you know what? I want you to hear something real quick too. Check this out. I want you, Natasha, if you would love to. You're gonna love this. My friend, a cleaner. What does that mean? Like maintenance lady or something? You clean houses or what? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I mean, forgive me. I burped. So I want you to hear this message because my friend Pedro, he said he was coming cleaning schools and offices. That sucks, girl. Don't do it. You can do better than that. You're worth it. Okay, listen to this. You really are. You're great. I don't know why you do that. You're so how old are you again? You're like 30 or something? You're a young girl. I mean, young lady, I should say, because I'm a lady. You're not a girl. Because little girls lie. To me, a woman is like everything that a man is. Like a man tells the truth. A man works hard. A man sticks up for his family. A man takes care of his family and stuff. Like to me, a woman is the same thing. So if a little girl to me is like what a little boy. Like a boy he ain't stepping up. He ain't measuring up. He ain't working. He's lazy. Stuff like that. Talking bad about people. All the bad things basically. Okay, but listen to this. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear my friend Pedro's message because it's so cool.
Hello, Liberty v. Justice. This is Pedro. I wanted to first congratulate you on your t-shirt. You know I got mines. I got my t-shirt because I support you. You are awesome. You rock. You are my inspiration. You are friggin' awesome. I am learning so much from you and your videos and your message and your positivity. I'm there just are no words. You are friggin' amazing. I am so happy for you. I am so proud of you, and your future is so bright. Woo! You go, girl.
That's funny. That's so funny. I love that. So, okay. I want to play that again though. That's too cool. How you like that?
Hello, Liberty v.
Still here, Natasha?
Justice.
Oh, she left.
This is Pedro. I wanted to first congratulate you on your t-shirt. You know I got mines. I got my t-shirt because I support you. You are awesome. You rock. You are my inspiration. You are friggin' awesome. I am learning so much from you and your videos and your message and your positivity. I'm there just are no words. You are friggin' amazing. I am so happy for you. I am so proud of you, and your future is so bright. Woo! You go, girl.
I love you, Pedro. Okay, so all right, now let's get into this. Has been a long time. We've been on here waiting for people to come. All right. Well, I took so long. I usually I want to talk to the guests, and I said guests. I don't know if that's the right word, but you guys come for me, and I really appreciate you coming. Like I want to try to catch up with you, and my mom says she doesn't like that. Well, that's just too bad because this is my show, and I know you're worth it. And I want to know people. Like I want to know about you. I want to know what you're doing in your life, and because I'm just not a selfish person, and I just don't really. I don't know. I just want to know people. I want to know what you're doing, what you're up to. What do you think? What do you like to wear? What do you like to listen to? How old are you? When's your birthday? You got kids, dude. What do you do for a living? What are your goals in life? What kind of music do you like? Do you want to play music too? Do you like, hey, stuff like that? Where are you from? Where do you live now? Where are you gonna move to Los Angeles? Maybe I'll visit your country, or maybe I'll visit your state, and stuff like that. You have any plans to go on trips? Maybe we'll go on a trip together. I have all these things that I think about people I want to learn, and sometimes sometimes I get people wrong because communication is hard, man. Like it's the hardest thing, but it's the most important thing too. So I want to get right. I want to know people. I don't want to like this. This is my show, but it's not for me or about me. It's for you, and it's kind of about you too, because my story is your story in many ways. Okay, so maybe I'll just cut that part out though. But I mean, uh, uh, so all right, this is hard. Well, I'm just gonna get into it. So, okay, so I want to kill myself. Let's start there. Um, the crazy thing is, I'm gonna be 40 in November, and the crazy thing is, I didn't go to college until I was 32, and I graduated when I was 37. And yeah, so okay, but when I graduated, when I got my master's degree, I mean, and I don't go to school. I was gonna get my PhD. I'm not in there anymore. But when I was getting my master's, um, I got very sick. Kind of like now, only way worse. I was very sick to the point where I couldn't walk, and I was living in a hotel room because I lost my home. And as I said before, I don't do drugs or drink anymore. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I don't lie or cheat or steal. I just don't hang out with a lot of people because people are not like me. They like to do things that they really don't like. They hate them because they hate themselves, like drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, sex for marriage, stealing, lying, cheating. So since I don't do a lot of those things, and in addition, I read and write as well, and they don't do those things either, that is hard. And it's many other things. For example, exercising. I love exercising. Many people today don't like to exercise. They eat garbage. I don't like to eat garbage. I do eat garbage occasionally, which the only garbage I really can't eat and get away with is certain sugars. A lot of stuff I can't eat because it really messes me up. But anyway, nevertheless, I'm getting on the rant. But okay, so I was sick, getting very sick. I was having problems walking. It was cold. It was February, Pennsylvania. I was living in a hotel room. And the reason is because somebody hurt me very badly. I was staying with some family. They hurt me very badly physically. But before, okay, so I said I'm worth it. And I left. And I want to show these two kids back in Pennsylvania, Zane and Riley, my niece and nephew. I wanted to show them that they are worth it because I felt like a hypocrite. Like every day I was telling them, follow your dreams. You can do whatever you want. You can do it. I believe in you. But how could I say that when that wasn't following my dreams? So I wanted to be a published author. Now I'm a published author. So I wanted to be in entertainment. Now I'm in entertainment. I'm an actor. I'm registered center casting. Haven't got any jobs. Haven't focused on it though. I had a few lined up that I thought could work out, but they didn't. And I think mainly it's just like I said, I'm not focusing on that right now. Because I'm really excited. Like I love my YouTube channel. I love all my peeps that are coming over here. Natasha, I really appreciate you. I don't know if you're still here. It says there's one person here. They said somebody left, but thank you so much for coming, girl. Whoever else is here, thank you, man. Okay, so here's the thing. So when I was getting abused verbally and mentally and getting told like that I'm worthless basically and all these things, right when I was getting my master's degree, like this was the point where I just started to believe myself. If I didn't, I wouldn't have been paying all this money for my master's degree. And I paid it, and it's all, thank God, it's all paid off. So anyway, so I'm trying to think, what year was it? 2000. So 2013, I lost my home, staying with family, getting abused verbally, whatever. Same time I'm telling these two kids, Zane and Riley. Riley's gonna be 13 next month, and she's amazing. She's a freaking genius. So is Zane. He's gonna be 21 in May. I do not want to miss her 13th birthday. I do not want to miss his 21st birthday. I miss a lot of things, but it's going to be worth it because they're going to see that when I say that you're worth it and you can do anything you want to do, they're going to see that that is true because I have done it. So now I left. I said I'm worth it. And I was staying in hotels for a year in Pennsylvania. And I felt God called me to Columbia, South Carolina, where I did my time in the Army. And I did time in the Army, Fort Jackson. And so I went back to Fort Jackson. Hey, Pedro, thanks for coming. So I went to Fort Jackson. Okay, I went back to live there. And I didn't know that I'll have to catch you up later, Pedro. So I didn't know that when I got to Columbia that I was going to be homeless. But I was homeless there in Columbia for 2 years. And I felt God telling me to come to, I was starting to listen to Lewis on his podcast because I was doing my YouTube channel. And the reason why I did my YouTube channel is because I didn't have any friends and because I wanted to get my speaking skills right. I wanted to become a great speaker because I knew that the Lord had great plans for me and I wanted to do TED Talks. So and I'm a minister. I don't know if you know that, but all my degrees are from Bible college, including my master's in writing. They are not supporting me. They never have since I left college. And that's why I was so afraid to quit. I mean, not quit, but I mean, I wanted to move on and get my PhD, and I didn't. So like I said, I lost my home. So now I was living in Columbia, South Carolina for 2 years. Nobody knew that I was homeless, including the people that I saw every single day, all day, who were getting paid, like bus drivers, people in stores. I was doing really well. I was cooking things in a crock pot in a fucking park. Excuse me. There were nice parks there where people were cool. They didn't come, and there wasn't like child molesters and stuff in the parks like there is here. There's really bad people lurking and they're doing bad things, but it wasn't like that. There's some places where, but I didn't hang out downtown. I hung out in Forest Acres, But I also found out that even the people that are doing bad things, they won't mess with me because I treat them well. I treat them with the love of the Lord because I know everybody is worth it. Todos en el mundo son mismo. But sleeping outside has at first it knocked me down a peg. It made me feel bad about myself. Like, why can't I make money? You know, why can't I learn how to make money? But I was listening to Lewis. I found him. I remember where I was exactly. I found him when I was at Barnes and Noble one day listening to my music because music's like my medicine. And there was this guy there, Brad. If you're watching, thank you. I love you. I'm praying for you and your family. And he was always watching me, and everybody was. And I found out it's because people don't talk to each other. They don't communicate. They don't care about anybody but themselves. So, but I did, and I told him he's worth it, and I told him he could do anything he wants to do. And I told him a lot of Bible verses. I'm praying for him and his wife. And one day, right before Christmas, I fell asleep at Barnes and Noble, and when I woke up, there was $15, like 3 5s, laying on my book bag. And he told me that it wasn't him, but I know it was him. And I know that those um, I know that those bills were fresh because I know he went to the ATM. Now this is a hard part too because I met some people in Colombia. I met some cops, and and I had a man. His name was Greg Alia. Thank you. This part is over with. It's hard to. I don't try not to think about this stuff. So I met an officer, Greg Alia, and when he found me outside one day on my computer, thank you, Pedro. Hug you back. And he asked me what was going on, and he's like, "Why are you here?" Because I go and talk to cops. I say thank you for service, and I usually get to know their names. So I know all the cops in Forest Acres, and they don't think of me. They do not watch my YouTube channel. They every time they see me, they love me. Even when I went and stayed outside and saved my money for a year to go to do my ministry and visit the cops and visit the people in Colombia, I went to visit for 2 weeks, and I spent all my disability money that I saved for a year to visit my family, to visit Colombia, and to sleep outside for one night. The rest of the night I stayed at the shelter. They all told me they love me too. I said, "You did not watch my YouTube channel either. It's not a joke to me. I was not earning any money. Right now I just started. I got a little bit of money coming in, and I will not be handing money out to people because I worked very hard for it, and people that did not support me do not deserve it. Pedro, you can have whatever you want, and I'm not kidding with you. I'm gonna have a private jet. You and your wife can come on my private jet, and with me and my husband, we're gonna be celebrating because life is good. Don't get it twisted. Right now, I don't feel good because I accidentally ate some gluten. Anyway, um, so my friend Greg, he the night he found me, I told him I work very hard. I'm trying really hard to make this YouTube channel work and all that stuff, and he paid for a hotel room for me, and I had a good night's sleep one night. And then he really, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I should have asked you. I wasn't sure. I all my friends are gay. Maybe I'm gay. I'm just kidding. That is my. Why are all my friends gay? I'm just like, gay people are the coolest. Anyway, I got a story about that too. Okay, but seriously, can you guys see me? I lost my chat. So the reason why I'm crying is you, you go, girl. You are fabulous. I was a little worried because I thought I don't want people to think like that we're like flirting with each other or something's going on because I know you're a good man. I know you're not like that. You know, even when I believed that you had a woman, I believed that, everything was just like I thought, you know what? I know why. I know why he loves me so much. I know why he's so supportive. It's because he's been through hell in his life. Like I had to go through speech classes when I was a kid, Pedro. I had to go through. I know that's awesome, man. Like I had to go through speech classes. I had to go through like what do they call it? Intermediate reading and writing and math classes. But the thing is, I'm a fucking genius. I went to these classes. I was not stupid, and my mom always said, you know, that I was, but she felt bad because I was in those classes. But I have a genius IQ. I have an IQ that's high enough to get into Mensa, and I know that I'm smart. But I was dropped on my head twice as a child too, and then like mentally and all the things I went through too. It was very hard. And do you know how hard it is? Well, obviously, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you like me, because it's so hard to fight out of that mentality and get away from it, especially when it's your own family. Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. My mom can see this. But but anyway, um, so my friend Greg was murdered. I went to Lexington and I had to get on a bus. This is what poor people do. No, not me. Poor people are lazy because I got on a bus and then I got another bus and then I walked. And it takes hours, like literally hours all day to get to Whole Foods. The one I like it's called 14 Karat in Lexington because Lexington's like this, like Culver City, in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills. It's a nice place, and only wealthy people live there, or poor people who really work so freaking hard, like because they want to be wealthy. So I got the bus, then I take another bus. It takes an hour and a half to get there. Then after I get there, it takes 2 more hours to walk, and the cops stop you and tell you that you're not allowed to walk in the street. There's no sidewalk. It's a highway. Anyway, I did what I had to do to be healthy, but most importantly, I could have gone without that food. But I went there because I met some people there and they were good to me and I appreciated them and they appreciated me. And even on my birthday, they put my pizza in the oven. I bought it, but they put it in the oven for me. You gotta know, you gotta appreciate people no matter how much of money they make. If they make less than you, they make more than you. You gotta appreciate them for what they do, and that's why I get angry because those people there, I appreciate them for what they do there, but I don't appreciate them that they don't appreciate me when I'm not there. That is not love. That is not love. They only appreciate me when I'm paying them, and that's not cool. That is not cool. Very uncool. Now, do you see? Remember Grant Cardone said that poor people are gritty? That's right. It's absolutely true. I work my face off. I work my fucking face off, Pedro. Who's Carlos? Anyway, I'm tired, man. I'm just really tired. And forgive me for swearing. Lord knows, I've been getting better though. I was swearing like every day, all day. I had to quit watching G. G, if you're watching this right now, I love you, but you swear too much, and I need to quit swearing. So we're taking a break, okay? Love you, man. I do. Still love you, Carla. You have a cousin, Carlos. No, actually, somebody's on my mind, Carla. Anyway, so my friend Greg, when I was in Lexington, he was murdered. Greg Alia, he's a police officer, and that's why I was crying because he was murdered. And it's when I was in Lexington, and I have my very first article published for. It's called The State. The newspaper is called The State, South Carolina. And the reason is because I was so distraught over this. I was looking at Facebook. I was posting something for my company, and I was looking at it, and I saw, or no, Yahoo. I was looking at email, and on the side, because you know how it Google, it knows where you're at, it gives you the news where you're at. So on Yahoo, it said, Columbia officer slain, or no, it said Forest Acres officer slain. I said, oh my God, no, no, I couldn't breathe. I said, no, it's one of my guys. It said, oh God, please don't let it be Greg. Please don't let it be Greg. And it was Greg. Oh my God. And then I had to write that article for my therapy. And then when I found out about it, I read the articles in the paper. Greg used to live here. Greg used to live in Los Angeles, and he worked on the X-Men. He was working on the X-Men on the set. And him and his mother. And then when he moved back home, that's when he met his wife Kathy and married her, and they had a beautiful little baby boy. So anyway, everybody, thanks for coming, guys. Um, Sal, if you're watching, you're the love of my life. Hey, they had a baby named Sal. Okay, so he forgot about me when I went back to visit Columbia. He totally forgot me. I tried to give him a hug, and he went like this, and I cried. Not right then. I waited. I went to the bathroom and I bawled my eyes out. It was terrible. Anyway, everybody forgets about me. Hold on, let me go. I gotta blow my nose. Okay, so all right, now let me get back to the story. Okay, so all right, so living in Columbia, I'm gonna stand up because my stomach hurts. It hurts. It feels better stand. So living in Columbia, I learned a lot, and Forest Acres and whatever. Like the thing is, man, like Pedro, I had it all set up, man. Like I was living ghetto fabulous, but like I had a place to live, like well, not live, but sleep at, and I knew where all the bathrooms were. I knew a lot of people. They were willing to like do things for me, like let me use the microwave at the store, or sometimes like I, you know what, Pedro, I'm still a soldier. I went through two hurricanes. I was homeless in two hurricanes, and I made it, and I made it out uh virtually unscathed. There was a couple times that I was wet, but I mean I made things work, but I was hungry for more, like when I was listening to Lewis, and he was saying all these things like you can do it, you're great, you can do anything, basically what I say. And I was listening to all his guests, and I just was like, man, thank you, Pedro. That's what like my biggest thing right now is that I want to be strong, and anyway, so I just learned a lot, put it that way. And I do want to go back to Columbia, not because Fort Jackson's there, but I like it. I love it. It's my home. But I want to go. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. What's funny though? It's like everywhere I go, everybody's like, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget your name. Oh, I love you, Liberty. But they can only think of me when I'm in their face. And 9 times out of 10, they're getting paid for it. So I got to do the same thing. I got to get paid. But I think of people all the time, and that's why I'm wealthy. And that is why Lewis is wealthy. And that is why you are wealthy, Pedro. Listen, man, I'm telling you right now, like, I think I see more greatness in you than you do, Pedro. You're amazing, okay? You're amazing. And so is my friend, Sweet Tea, Thomas Kenyon. He likes to be called Sweet Tea. I don't know why. He never told me. But he does Sweet Tea Productions. He's in the film world. There's his podcast. I was on that podcast. I don't know if you listened to it, but I was on there. Yeah. Hey, Norv. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. But did they ever think of it in the end? Like it took like 27 years, but finally, then they really started to come together and actually care about him when he wasn't around and when other people, not just Norv, but like the whole. But I don't want it to take that long, Maybe it will, but it's not gonna take that long for me to think about people. So anyway, damn it. Now somebody comes out here with their okay, I gotta take my wallet and get out of here so I can do this. This is my business and I gotta take care of it. So I don't know where I'm gonna go, but you might lose me because I have to respect the non-respecting people. Okay? So there's a lot of disrespectful people, but I gotta respect them because I respect myself. I love you. I know you're worth it. She's worth it. They're worth it. We're all worth it. I'm worth it. I'm gonna get paid too. And I'm not gonna sit around on my day on butt talking crap like that's what poor people do. Poor people sit around and they talk about what they're gonna do or what they can't do. They make promises to people they're going to do this and do that, and I'm going to meet you here, and it doesn't happen because they lie, they're poor, and like you said, they have the disease to please. And you know who the disease to please kills? Not just you, but it kills everybody around you too. I'm tired of lies. That's the main thing. Is I'm really tired of lies. I just want to keep it real. I keep it real. People don't like it. Too bad. Ha. Too bad. People are gonna. This is my channel. You're gonna hear the truth. Okay. So let me tell you a story. The name of his podcast. Actually, I think I can look it up right now. It's in the film world. It's on Apple. You know what? I could send you a link. Hey, Pedro, since you're gay, then you should. Well, I'm just saying. Then that way we don't have to worry about wives getting mad. Send me your phone number or whatever. Matter of fact, I'm being serious though. I just had somebody tell me that they couldn't hang out with me because they have a girlfriend and their girlfriend is very jealous. Basically, not because of that, because something actually happened, and that's all I can tell you. So, oh, you're so sweet, Joe. You know exactly what I want to hear, don't you? I love you. He's like, there's a story behind that, Pedro. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I was about to send you a message right now with it. And guess what? Like, there's just so much that I'm doing right now. You have no idea. Like, I'm getting behind everybody that's getting behind me, Pedro, not just you, because there's a lot of people that are starting to get behind me now. I just sent you my number in a message on Facebook. Okay, so check that later. Wait a minute, did I send that to you? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because my number's online. So if anybody wants to call, I have had somebody call me from New Jersey, Joe, and I think your boy Hampton calls. He keeps calling me and hanging up. I don't know. I can't prove it. Okay, back to the story. So I'm sleeping outside in hurricanes and stuff like that in Colombia. My best friend was murdered. He was a cop, and he was murdered for and the thing is that at Barnes and Noble in Forest Acres, that they that's the only place that it's so great that it's. But I don't think it's because of the books. I think it's because they got Wi-Fi and they got a Starbucks in there. So people go in there and get on Wi-Fi and they talk and the freaking mouse are running all the time usually. But you know what I did? Here's what I did. Eventually, okay, thanks, Pedro. So eventually, I started singing. Got this app Fuel, and I started singing. And then sometimes people for no reason would just come up and give me money, and it was awesome. And look, I just wanted to sing. I was tired of it, and I noticed that people like it when I sing and dance. People were hugging at me, waving. They were like, "I love you," especially when I did Thriller out in the streets. I love it. So I got like a rush out of all that energy. They were giving back energy to me, telling me that they loved it. So at this point, I still didn't believe I was a musician. Oh, it happened at Barnes and Noble. My friend was murdered at Barnes and Noble at the mall, at Richland Fashion Mall, and because the what's it called? The bank. I can't remember the name of that bank. Anyway, they tore that one down, that branch, and I was gonna go be a member of that bank, but then they tore it down, and because it was close by to where I sleep at and where I Barnes and Noble, and then I go to the park in the morning, and early in the morning, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm working on my YouTube channel, not talking, but like typing and doing editing and trying to learn, watching Roberto Blake and trying to figure out what he's telling me to do, how to make it better. I'm watching Daryl Eves, and I'm gonna send you a link. Go to Daryl Eves. Michelle Odenberger sent it to me. And oh, by the way, Michelle and I are gonna be live talking about health issues on Facebook, and I'm gonna get her on my YouTube channel too. So she's in our group. Oh, you subscribe to Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan, that's not the real Joe Rogan. Pedro, that's an imposter. He's not cool. I'm just kidding. It could be. I don't know. I don't know who it is. But seriously, though. Hey, Joe, did you see that he subscribed? You see you got subscribers from me, Joe. Joe, do me a favor. Buy a t-shirt. Check it out. I'm going to go to... have you seen my t-shirts? Joe, have you seen my t-shirts? Because you got to buy one, man. You said you would buy one. Vales mucho, Joe. Y valgo mucho. Todos el mundo son mismo. How do you say, chicate? I'm just kidding. I would say F you pay me, man, but no, that's not cool. But okay. But my ex said that if I say swear words in another language, it's not actually swearing. It doesn't count. I'm just kidding. That's evil, ain't it? I'm evil. TTD. Oh, he wants to see my toes. He wants to see my toes. There you go. 10 toes up. They're nasty looking now. Look at that. All right. You can't see my toes anymore. I'm not gonna show my toes anymore because they're looking nasty. I'm trying to get. They're just getting my toes are just getting healthy. Okay. All right. I'm gonna send Joe. If you want to buy T-shirts, here's what you do: direct message me, DM me, and I will give you a $5 coupon. Pedro wanted his so bad he couldn't even wait. Yeah. How'd you do that? Where'd you get the feet? I never saw those. Are you on the iPhone? You little filthy McNasty. You're a freak, ain't you? You're a freak. Joe Rogan's a freak and he ain't afraid to show it. If you freak it and you know it. Wait, how's it go? I did a cover, Bruno Mars. If you freak it, then show it. Don't brag about it. Don't show it. Well, I can't remember. Anyway. All right, you get the point, though. Okay, so anyway, Joe likes toes. Joe Toes, like how it rhymes too. Maybe that's why he named himself Joe, because he likes toes and he likes to rhyme with toes. And he's a sicko. And I got a lot of mo. All right, I can't. I lost the chat though. I lost the chat. What's up with that? I rhymed again. I didn't mean to. Okay, check it out, y'all. How did you do that? How'd you get the feet, man? How did you do it, Pedro? Where'd you get that? Are you on the iPhone? Look, okay. Hey Joe, my friend Pedro subscribed to you, and he bought my very first T-shirt. So that means you gotta buy one too. I want you to buy it, and I want you to wear it on your YouTube channel. Promise me you'll wear it on your YouTube channel. But I'll give you, if you do, direct message me, Joe. I'll give you a $5 off coupon. That means I'm not making hardly anything. I only will make $5. Normally I make $10 per T-shirt because they cover the materials. I only make $5. But you're worth it, Joe. And you're gonna wear it on your YouTube channel. Please. Hey, if you wear it on your YouTube channel, I will hula hoop for you for 10 minutes. I'll give you the offer. I will hula hoop for you for 10 minutes, Joe. Check out my live stream on Facebook and Instagram. I did a hula hoop this morning. I'll do it just for Joe for 10 minutes. 10 toes down, militia, Lieutenant Rogan reporting for duty. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. All right. So I gotta go to my Anchor too. I gotta do something on there. All right. So let's see. Oh, okay. So on this story, okay. So now I'm listening to Lewis Howe. I found him. They twice shy. TTD. I'll show you 1 foot. That's all you get. Okay. So thanks for coming. Once bitten, twice shy. You're worth it too, twice shy. Thanks for coming. I don't know who you are. Who are you? You're too shy to tell me your name. What's your name? Are you a boy or a girl? Can you tell me that? I can't see your picture. It's like a lightning bolt or something. Okay. So anyway, so you're like in the middle of it. Why did you subscribe to Twice Shy? TTD. All right. So anyway, I was listening to Lewis and like I wasn't watching him, but I was like had him on one tab and I'm on the other because I'm like I need some good inspiration. I need somebody to tell me good things to keep me going because you can't depend on anybody else like other than yourself. So I've listened to all this stuff, and everybody's like, oh, you can't do it. Blah, blah, blah. People tell you every day in so many ways that you're not worth it. Mainly because they only care about you when they're getting paid for it. But anyway, hold on. So anyway, I went to Brendan Burchard's High Performance Academy. You know about that, Pedro? So when I came here, I prayed about it for 2 years. And when I went back to Pennsylvania, I found a thing that you need 3 more subscribers. Joe, do me a favor, chat spamming who's Steve-O? I don't see that. Sorry, I can't see that. But anyway, Joe, Twice Shy, subscribe to Pedro. He wants to get to 100 subscribers. We'll get to 100 subscribers. Maybe we'll do what we need to do? Hey, Pedro, you know what? If you get on a live with me, we'll get on a live Instagram. How about after this, we'll do a live Instagram, and then we'll plan this week. We will plan a live YouTube from Google Plus. We'll do it live right here on YouTube. We can do that. I've done that. I did that with Evan Carmichael. So we'll do that. And anyway, so that's what we'll do. Steve-O from Jackass. I don't even forgive me. I haven't seen that. I know who you're talking about. I don't even remember what it looks like. So he's in. So you're in my chat. Are you talking about my chat? How come I don't see that? Stop playing around, dude. Whatever. I don't watch that show. But anyway, I did when I was younger. Anyway, so like I'm sitting there and I'm watching Lewis or listening to Lewis, and I'm like, there's something missing here, right? Like, what did this dude? What like I thought this guy is amazing, and okay, so then I saw his face, like I was looking at his eyes, like his eyes, right? He was looking at every time he looked at his guests, it was like he's in love with them, like he's totally focused and tranced on them, and you could see like the love pouring out of his fucking face. Sorry, you could see the love pouring out of his face. I said that Gary Vaynerchuk. Bad Gary, get out, get out. He took over my body. I need an exorcist. Get out. Gee, all right. Anyway, so you can see the love pouring out of his face, his eyes. You can just feel it. And I was like, no wonder. No, I'm not just sounding conceited. I've said this to Lewis too. But no wonder everybody loves being around me so much, because when I'm with them, I look at them, I watch them, I listen to them. Like it's all about them, and I want to know about them. Let me tell me about your kids. Tell me how old you are. When's your birthday? And what's your dreams? And tell me about what happened. Why you crying right now? Tell me about the past. You don't feel good. I can tell by looking at you. Whatever it is. And so that's why I'm gonna go back to my other spot. So it's okay. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool, Pedro. Everybody learns. So anyway, it's the fact that Lewis cares, right? So I wanted to reach out to him, but I was afraid because I thought, what if I said something to him and he just ignored me? Then I would think that all rich people or wealthy people are like rude and like they only care about money or something, right? But then I say, he's too busy. He don't have time for me, right? He's like, he works really hard. He's an influencer or whatever. I didn't even think of that word back then. I didn't even know that was a thing. But anyway, you get the point. So I went home to visit my family. First I did actually reach out to him. I think it was one day when I was visiting my family. Yeah, it was one day I was visiting my family in Pennsylvania, and I can't remember whether it was in June when I went to visit for not Riley's birthday, for my Aunt Kathy's birthday and stuff like that. My nephew Zane graduated high school, so I had to go that. But I think it was around that time. I needed some support. I want to say it was in winter, but anyway, the point is I reached out to him, and he said hi to me. He was like liking my tweets, and now he follows me too. And he always talks to me like every day almost. Now he talks to me almost every day. Twitter, talks to me on YouTube. Now he sees all my comments on Instagram, even when I'm not on his page. I'm on other people's pages, even when I'm not tagging him, which is really cool. So he says he's grateful for the support. Like, that's the thing, that Lewis was the one person that made me realize, like, hey man, this is why he's wealthy. This is why people are wealthy. The thing that poor people say about wealthy people is because they're lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to think about other people not around because they're too conceited and stuck up in their own asses, thinking how much they hate themselves, and they don't want to do the work on the inside to actually get somewhere in life. Now, I done paid my dues. I've been in the army. Now I'm even more of a soldier now than I was when I was a kid. And I know the facts. I'm tired of people saying that they love me or they love this person like they love chocolate cake. It's not the same damn thing. When you care about another human, it's simple. You think about others when they're not in your face, when they're not paying you for it. And whether you know them in the place where you work at, that's not the point. You think about other people when they're not around. And that's pretty simple. And it's because thoughts manifest into things. For example, texts, calls, people watching my YouTube channel. And the way I know is because they will actually comment. That is the only way I know people watching, is if they're commenting or if I happen to see them tagging me on my social media. That's the only way I know. So Anyway, so Lewis cares, and that's how you know. See, he has a whole team. I don't have a whole team. If I did, I would be wealthier than him right now. I'm just being simple. I'm telling the truth because I care about people that much. I'm willing to die for you, and I'm being honest. I don't care because when my grandmother died, uh, December 23rd, 2016. And when my grandma died, I have nothing left to lose at this point because she's dead. And I felt like my grandma was the only one in the whole world that actually did give a crap and did think about people when they were not in her face. And also, my grandma never got paid to take care of me. My grandma never got paid to be nice to me. She did it because she loved me. My grandma was the number one reason why I got off drugs. My grandma was the reason why I accepted Christ in my life. My grandma was the reason why I quit smoking. My grandma told me that if I quit smoking, my grandma told me that if I quit smoking for a year, she would take me on a cruise to Bahamas, St. John, and St. Thomas. So, and Nassau, Bahamas and all that. So I quit smoking for a year. I was fat at the time. But I quit smoking. I went to the Bahamas. I had a great time. I met a guy named Dominic. I'll never forget him. We danced together. He said he loves the way I dance. I was dancing living La Vida Loca. We were dancing together, and I couldn't wait to see Dominic every night in the dining room. Your grandma's dead, though. She's dead. And at the time, I was with the guy that was beating me, calling me fat, ugly, and stupid every single day, and cheating on me. So eventually, I got a PFA on it, protection from abuse. They have that in Pennsylvania, not in Columbia, South Carolina, not in Los Angeles. It's like a restraining order, but only for sex partners. So I don't have sex. I haven't had sex in many years because I'm the best wife ever. I'm waiting till I get married, and because I have to get my finances straight first, So I just don't care, you know. Um, yeah, but I've fallen in love many, many times with people that I care that are getting paid for it, and since I'm not around there, South Carolina, Erie, and places that they are getting paid, they don't think about me, which is fine because I don't want to be a poor man anyway. I'm gonna be a trillionaire, so I should say I'm a trillionaire. So I don't want a poor man because if you're around a poor person, poor people, then you're gonna be poor. So I'm not gonna be poor because I gotta help poor people. You can't help poor people if you're poor. It's simple, okay? So to help my people, you know. So anyway, when my grandma died, Lewis was my number one supporter, and I decided that he always said, "You got this, you go, girl," and stuff. Well, he didn't say "you go, girl." He said it once. I don't think it was him though, because he has a whole team. He's not always the one on Twitter. But hold on, I gotta get tissue, y'all. Oh, and going back to that time when I was being abused after I lost my home, I didn't know Lewis at the time, but I was actually reaching out to church people from Erie that I've never met. I met one or two of them in the congregation, and they would message me on social media, and because of them, I did not kill myself. And I called, so that's why I say social media saved my life, because it was that, and this is why I feel like a slave. I'm still doing YouTube and everything. Yes, I do want to get paid, and I am worth it. But I don't give up on YouTube, especially since I started doing live streams. And VIP, was it VIP? Um, yeah, VIP and one other guy said that they have depression and that I make them feel better when they watch me. So God has a plan for my life, and I was labeled as mentally ill too. So I used to take pills. When I got the army, I had PTSD and bipolar. Whatever. I don't have any of those things. The Lord healed me, but I had those things, and oh, and I couldn't walk 4 years ago either. Like I was at the point I couldn't even get out of bed. I was like 80 pounds. Now I'm 125, which I'm happy with. I just need to get rid of my gut and stop eating sugar all the time because it makes me feel like crap. And gluten. I forgot there was gluten in those things. It's got caramel. Caramel has gluten for some reason. But anyway, so I've just been really struggling very hard these past 4 years. Cancer. Grandma died. Lewis was there for me. Grandma died, and I didn't know my grandma was gonna die. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't want to sound selfish, but I knew she was dying, and she was dying for years. She was very sick, and when I was living in the hotel room, I wanted more. In Pennsylvania, I wanted more. I want to go back to Columbia. I was thinking about it too long, but I finally did it. I went with my book bag and then like 2 book bags basically and a Bible. And then I started my ministry. And my ministry mainly is to show people that you're worth it, and that means too that I have to make a lot of money so that I can show you that you can make a lot of money. You don't have to be poor, because being poor is the worst fate, because it leads to everything else. Bad things. And bad things like sickness, all these things lead to poverty too, because poor people are lazy. Like I said, they get sick, they get lazy. They got excuses. Now I'm sick, I got cancer, I got excuses. Not me, I had cancer, I wanted to live. I said, shit. I said, Lord, I've been through all this stuff. Now I'm this close to getting my master's degree. I said, I get clean and sober 10 years or 7 years at the time, whatever it was. I quit smoking cigarettes, and now my body's attacking me for it. I said, this is the price. I paid this price, all this, quit all this stuff, and I'm trying to be good. I really want to help people. And this is what I get. But now, I thank God for it, because even now when I get sick or I'm really tired, maybe I can get an hour's sleep for a whole week, I just thank God that I'm still able to keep going. And it's only because of you guys, people watching my show, people telling me, giving me encouragement and support, and don't tell me I'm good if I suck, okay? Don't, oh, I love that one and it sucks. Don't do that, please. Yeah, exactly. That's why. Because this is the way I look at it. Right now, my life is my FTX. You understand, Pedro? This is my training for the big victory. I'm gonna win this war, and I'm a hero. I'm gonna get like a gold medal. I don't need a gold medal. It's gonna be my private jet. I do need it though, because my private jet, because I'm gonna go to Africa and I'm gonna minister people there, and I'm gonna sing. Okay, so when my grandma died, I had headphones on all the time, like 24 hours a day. I never took them off. I would not take my headphones off, even when I sleep, when I eat, when I go to the bathroom. I always have my headphones on. Today I still have them on a lot, but not quite that much. I started taking my headphones off. It was scary. I've been in California a year, and it's scary still sometimes to take my headphones off, because my headphones block out the world. That's what I said in the t-shirts. I don't have to hear other people's crap. I don't have to hear them saying that they can't do it, or that they, talking about F and this and F this girl and F that girl and this guy and that guy and all these nasty words I don't listen to. And they want to ask me if I smoke drugs. They want me to smoke with them and blah, blah, blah. And that's why I don't have any friends, because I don't know anybody that's been clean and sober, people that don't have sex before marriage, people that don't believe the things I believe, people don't believe that they can have money. Well, that's why, because you're lazy. I spent too much time. Listen, Pedro, there's only one regret. If I were to have one regret, it would be that I didn't start sooner. That's with everything in life. And even now I'm learning things. Okay, now I reached out to Lewis, right? We were talking. And so I found out on Instagram, he said something like, make the declaration, commit to it, stick to it, or something, So I decide I'm going to move to LA, but I'm an entertainer. I'm a musician. I was terrified. I said, I suck. I'm not good, Everybody else says I'm good, but I said I'm not. So not everybody, my family, a lot of people, but mostly the people that I didn't know were like honking and we love you and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So everything does happen for a reason. So anyway, so I decide that I already have an album cover. I made it like a year and a half ago, Pedro. So, and I have songs I got to get out. You heard that one the other day. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, Pedro, if you're still here, I could actually play one of my songs for you that I wrote about the Mustang. Would you like to hear it? Because I wrote this song. It's me singing a cappella, but not now. It's me on the iCloud. I'll play it for you if you want to. Okay, so I told everybody on social media, on Instagram Lives, on Facebook Lives, I'm gonna go visit LA. So I said I'm gonna go see. So I came to visit, and I lived on Skid Row for 1 year. I mean 1 month. I lived on Skid Row for 1 month. The month of March, because I didn't want to be depressed in March, because then my grandma's birthday was the 10th, and I didn't want to be depressed thinking about grandma's being dead. So I did think about it, but I didn't have a lot of time to dwell on it because I lived on Skid Row and I had a lot of things that I had to do. But those people brought me down because they had excuses and they had big mouths and they were always fighting and it was horrible and it drained my life, especially trying to get out. I had people threatening me, touching me, lifting me off the ground, trying to ask for money. I never touched them. They never hit me. One girl did on the bus, tried to hit. She hit my arms. I blocked it like that because I don't want to hit nobody. But the point is, they drain my life. They take too much time, and they have excuses and blah blah blah. So I love them. Anybody on Skid Row, you're watching, I still love you. But I met one really amazing. Let me tell you this: I met really one amazing guy. Oh my gosh, he is insanely genius, and he's gonna be on my channel. And he is actually bisexual, and you will be shocked at what you hear when he's talking about the gay lifestyle and things like that. I really want you to hear this, okay, Pedro? But I'm working on this now. But right now, okay, so let me get back to the story. So as I came here, I was reading Lewis's book, School of Greatness. I actually read, and they're still saying that I didn't return that, which I did because the day before I left, a couple days before I left, I was on the train. I went back, gave them the book. They gave me a little thing, whatever. Anyway, I read Lewis's book, and it was great. And I was asking him questions about it on Twitter and stuff, and it was awesome. And one time I said something on YouTube to him, and he was like, "You got this." He was like, "You the man," and I was like, "Oh." He really got to me because I was like, "That's what I want to be. I want to be like a man." Because in the 1%, most of the people in the 1% are men, and men are better at controlling their emotions. I think because they finally let it all out. Now they're good, so they're good, and now they know how to deal with it. And you don't have to feel guilty or obligated to nobody. That's nothing. I don't need to talk to people. Just because people are in my face, that doesn't mean I'm talking. Totally ignore them. Say, I gotta go. I gotta work. And if I'm telling you I gotta work, you're at work, then this probably means that they're gonna leave me alone, right? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, Lewis has been a huge support to me in my life, like my grandmother. So I think I'm gonna come to LA. One thing I was afraid was that Lewis and some other people would find out that I sleep outside. But I also think I've seen a couple people that did that before on podcasts and they're now billionaires. So I was like, I don't want to know right now. He might know. I'm not sure because I put a lot of stuff out there where he could have seen it, like on Twitter and on his page and stuff. But if he knows, then that's great. I'm still gonna pay the $49 a month because he's totally worth it. And so am I. I save up these next few months. This month, August, September, October, $300 a month. So I have $900 when I go to Summit of Greatness, and because the room's gonna be around $200 plus tax. 4 nights. There you go. I already paid for my plane ticket. I got my plane ticket to Ohio. I can't wait. This is my year, yo. This is my year. Listen, Pedro, you have a goal. You want 100 subscribers? We'll get you 1,000,000. Here's what I want. I want you. I'm gonna introduce you to Michelle too. I'm gonna tag you into something on my page for her. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. You need to help me with my goal. Okay. My goal is I gotta make $3,000 a month for the next by October, the day before Halloween, October 31st, because November 7th of this year, I will be 40. And I want to have $6,000. That'll be enough for 2 months rent. So I'll have first month's security deposit. Plus, I will have enough for food. I need to get this apartment, okay, Pedro? I don't want to sleep outside in winter no more. Also, after that, I want to start making $6,000 a month after my birthday, or either in November, December, I want to start making $6,000 because the reason is because I want to have a better life. I might stay in an apartment. I might keep an apartment. I probably will. But I have to and I'll tell the rest of my story later about this. But anyway, Lewis saved my life. You guys save my life every single day. Okay. I don't think about suicide. I just think about hurting other people. I'm kidding. No, but okay. So to sell the shirts, first of all, I have 2,500 friends. I don't know if I'm doing math right. Let me think. So I have 2,500 Facebook friends. If just Facebook buys them, and now I have people on here that like Joe Rogan, he's not on my Facebook. You can buy one, Joe. So 2,500 times, yeah. So if I sold one T-shirt to each of my Facebook friends, that would be 25 grand profit without the $5 off coupon. But everybody who comes to my live streams, I always offer on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, I always offer a $5 discount. So if I got the $5 discount, let me think. It would be like 12. Let me think. I can't think right now. I feel stupid. All right. It would be okay. So if I gave everybody, if every Facebook friend I had bought a T-shirt at $5 profit for me, I would have. I hope this is right. I would have $12,000, a little over 12,000. So that's all I need to do. Easier said than done, right? All I need to do is sell if I sell a T-shirt, just one to each of my. I already sold 3 to my mom, and I only asked her to buy one for me. So she sent me one to wear one on my YouTube channel. I want everybody that has a YouTube channel to wear it on your YouTube. That's a discount I'm giving. And in the future, I will give a free T-shirt to people, but I need to make a profit. That's another thing I'm doing. So a lot of people don't watch my YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. So I'm gonna take the money and I'm gonna reinvest it, some of it, and I'm gonna buy some T-shirts. And I have a PO box, but I only have the PO box until my birthday. So I have to. I'm not buying that again. I don't think. I don't know, but I'm gonna send it to my PO box, buy like 50 T-shirts or so, and sell those. I might buy 100. Also, I had another guy. I have to find him because a guy at my gym said he wanted one, and I told him direct message. He probably forgot because he's a personal trainer. He looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's huge. He's from another country too. I can't remember which one right now, but he's really cool. Tozer. So yeah, help me with the teaser. I had to plug in Carlos. I'm sorry, Pedro. I want you to hear this real quick, and then I'm gonna go. Here's my song. I wrote this song. I performed it. You're gonna love it. Okay? It says 7 seconds. All right, here we go. Ready? Here's my song, Pedro. You're gonna love this. Listen to the song, man. Oh, why isn't it playing? Oh, here we go. You think I'm crazy, think I'm sniffing fumes. That's how much I love my Basilio too. I'm placing an ad in Los Angeles Times just to show this crazy city. Hands off! This classic Mustang is mine. I'm sitting in you with your candy through and wondering who am I to be so blessed with my Basilio too. Lord, I want to thank you. When we united and it feels so good, burning rubber in Hollywood. With your drizzling drive, my favorite and I will fly. I'll even drive you to Pinellas at Christmas time. 'Cause we're reunited and it feels so good. All I gotta do is part with it. Toast your 90-pound foot and silver black. A fire of sea won't trade this classic machine for 6 cylinders and Pastor Model 17. All of this crap I had to go through was worth it now that I can say I got you. I got you, Boss 302. You like it? I wrote it. I performed it. It was a cappella. I use a tuner because I use different parts. I use different things. I used it. I even recorded half of that on the bus. I use GarageBand on my phone. But anyway, here's another thing. I'm gonna take some of this money. I gotta use it for my corporation. Some of it I have to take I'm gonna have to buy a new computer because this one literally is falling apart. It's not working. I have to get a new computer pretty soon. Also, I want to get studio time, and I can get people to mix my own beats. I'll get my album out this year, just like I said I was going to. And when I said my year at MI will fly, I was going to Musicians Institute, but I decided not to go because, well, I mean, they don't even have a place for me to sleep. I'm not sleeping outside and paying for school too. That's too much. Anyway, so okay, so I'm glad I got in Lewis's group instead, you know, and I really made a place for myself here. This is my home. I love these people. And I know they think that they care about me, but if they did, they'd watch my YouTube channel. It's simple. Or buy teasers. But listen, I gotta go. Pedro, I think you're the only one here now, but thank you so much for coming. I love you. God bless you, my friend. You're amazing. You're just too cool, man. I listen to that message all the time because it makes me feel so good. You know, and you didn't stutter in that message at all. I think it's because you feel the love from me. You feel the love and you get it and you feel it and you feel it back and you give it back and it feels great, man. So I got it. Yeah, the only reason I got to go to my gym because I got to get my stuff out of the locker. They close at 7 on the weekends. So thank you for coming. I love you. Vales mucho, puedes hacer lo que tú quieres. I know you can do it. Está muy fuerte, mi amigo. So thank you so much. We'll get together. You got my number. So I forget what we were supposed to be texting about, but well, we text this friend. We're friends. So you got my number now. I got an inbox. Text me so I have your number, and I have a friend that's really smart because you bet on me and because you got your master's too. A lot of reasons. You're smart for very many reasons, but because you believe in yourself. But text me, and oh, you know what'd be cool if you could send that text to my phone because I don't have that messenger on my phone. I have to listen on the computer. It's too much space on my phone. Anyway, but text me and then I'll put your contact in, and text me your husband's name because I don't know it. I love you. Vales mucho. Puedes hacer lo que tú quieres. Let's get together and talk soon. Let's get on a live on YouTube soon. Get you those 1,000 subscribers or a million or whatever it is. We're gonna get on. We're gonna get some more subscribers, and I wanna hook you up now. Keep talking to my friend Thomas. I'll get his number for you if I'll ask him. I'm sure it's cool, but I want to ask him first. And you know, maybe we could all get on a voice call. That would be easier. And introduce you to Michelle Odenberg. So she's great. I can't remember where she's at. Somewhere overseas. Anyways, I love you. Come to the 22nd, the day to Wednesday, the day after Lewis's training that we have. She's having not she, Daryl Eves, which is one of the biggest YouTubers out there. He teaches people how to get subscribers. So I'll send you the link to that so you can get on his. You and I can both be on that. We're probably not going to talk to each other, but you know, I'll see you there. Well, we'll see each other in a chat. Why don't you get on that because we both need to get our YouTube game up. One thing, Pedro, one thing I got to tell you is two things. Instead of sending your channel, your link to my inbox, post it right on my page. You have my permission, and it's totally legal with all YouTubers. I think it's like an unspoken thing that we can do that. Some people don't realize I don't really give a crap because I want everybody to see my YouTube channel. Everybody can see it because I've been doing this more. I got 1,000 friends or so, or 1,500 or something like. And I have more friend requests that I didn't accept yet. But I have so many friend requests from around the world. Like I said, I want everybody to know that you're worth it. So it's happening. It's working out. And oh, one more thing. Post it on my page. Also, post in the group. And when you go to YouTube, do 2 comments. Remember, make 2 comments. Pin one, heart one. They can be the same heart but make sure you pin one and heart one. And like your own video. And then share it out. Because you got 24 hours for that thing. Also, start doing live streams because that's the reason why I really started getting a lot. I got 80 subscribers, I think, in 1 month from doing videos on demand, live videos every day. Got me 80 subscribers in a month. So start doing lives, and I'll come to your lives too. Love you, Pedro. You are worth it. Vales mucho. Don't be scared. I was scared too, but look at me, I'm like an idiot. I say the F word sometimes, but people love it. People love it. I get so stupid, don't I? But people love. This is like the hardest time during the day, but I found out 4 o'clock is a good time because people, you know what they say, 5 to 9 is money time in real estate, and it's true. So up here it's 4 o'clock, right? Well, guess what? In Pennsylvania it's 7 o'clock. It's still early enough that my mom can come, but she never does. But whatever. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for coming. Vales mucho, puedes hacer lo que tú quieres. You can do anything you want to do, and if you want to do it badly enough, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. So no more excuses. Where do you live again, Pedro? It's 7 o'clock. Where do you live in? I can't remember. That's not important to me. Because I love you, man. You're amazing. I don't care where you live at. I'm just glad that you're my friend. Baytown, Tech. Oh, you're in Texas. Well, so is Thomas is in Houston. I don't know where that's at, Baytown, but Thomas, my friend, that he's in our inner circle. He's in Houston. Maybe you guys can meet up. I don't know how that close that is, but you guys should meet up though if you have a chance. Oh, and one more thing. There's somebody else starting a mastermind in our group. Cool. That's awesome. You should meet him. So you're gonna get to meet my best friend before I do. Okay. Well, you guys are both my best friend. I can't lie. All right. But look, they're starting a group. I can't remember who it was. I'll have to let you know. Somebody's starting a group in Texas, a mastermind that from inner circle people. Okay, I'll let you know. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for coming, Pedro. Really, man, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Belly's mucho. Thank you.